So this is the Akiyo 07, the latest little projector. Look at that. Right then, we're at the cinema. It is the native 1080p. It's got the Bluetooth for, so you can set up with sound bars, etc. Wi-Fi, and then we've got the little tripod as well. So in the box we get the little tripod. We've got the little remote. You're going to need two AAA batteries for that. We've got a little auxiliary cable here, so we can connect up to our auxiliaries. It takes a HDMI, a USB 2 and a USB 1. We have then got a set of earphones input and then our AV input. Connects up with phone. It literally comes up, as I said, on the screen. So screen mirroring, and then you can choose. It's just doing it already because I've got it set up, but whether you've got an Android, an iOS, it will tell you all the different ways to set it up. So, and it's got a little HDMI cable. One issue that we've found with this cable's not long enough. It needs a bigger cable, so it's only just this little connector there. So if you've not got an extension lead, just get a good sized cable. Let's have a good look at it and see what we think.
Hope it goes better than last time. What happened last time? You don't want to know.
That's quite good, isn't it?
You do know we've got to go back to work. We can't just sit here all day watching movies.
That's it now. I'm like stopping here all day. This is awesome. It's like having cinema in the caravan. This is great. You know what? Actually, I don't think my cinema screen is quite big enough. 2 seconds. This is the way to watch videos in your caravan. Now, this is the latest Akiyo 07 projector. And it can be used outside. So the reason that we're sat in a caravan at the minute is that I'm a bit of a sucker for gadgets. It's the only way to put it. But this can be used outside in the awning, and then if the weather's not great, obviously you can bring it inside and you've got your own little cinema screen. We've got loads of different settings. So we've got obviously not full darkness, and we've still got a good amount of picture quality on the screen. Let me just turn the sound down. Now at the minute I've got the sound running through the actual projector itself. We can plug in external speakers, Alexa, so we can project that sound. We can put proper sound bar on there as well, so if you wanted a better sound quality. But to be honest with you, the sound just out the projector is plenty good enough, especially if you're away in the caravan, and even outside into the awning. Low level light, the more light that we obviously put into the caravan, we do lose a little bit of picture quality. But even if you have a look at the picture quality now, it's watchable. So even with the windows open, complete full daylight, we can actually still watch this. A little bit awkward inside the caravan, if I'm honest, because you really need to get the projector lined up central to wherever you're projecting it from, and apart from putting a table up in the middle of the caravan, it's not the best, which is really why, if we've got an awning set up outside, that's where I'd have this. Overnight then you can sort of project it onto the side of the awning. You can actually change the size of the screen, so we've got loads and loads of settings, but we can change the projection zoom, so we can go from 100% down to about 75%, so we can change this to actually fit whatever we're putting it onto. We don't have to sort of muck about trying to move the projector forwards and backwards. We can just do it from the remote. Again, if we need more low level light or more light into the caravan, we can then also, on the picture mode, we can swap different settings, and there's a user mode where you can actually go in and swap that around. But the 3 main settings is a mild, a dynamic, and then a standard, which there's not a huge amount. If I just drop the light settings slightly, and we'll be able to see it a little bit better. Obviously projector, it's like being in the cinema, isn't it? The darker it is, the better it's going to be. But as I say, we can still actually use this through the day with light on. Let's just go back. So still a fair bit of light coming into the caravan, but it just gives you an idea of actually the quality of the screen. It's 1080p, so the quality is very good. As I mentioned, the sound is very good, and we can then in that settings play around with that. So let's just have a quick look. So we've got colour temperature, so we can change the temperature of the screen. We've got sound, so at the minute I've set that up to movie, and again you can do a user one, so you can change the bass. Sleeper, so if you've not used it for a while, you can have it so that it will just automatically turn itself off. So if you're having a late night out in the awning watching this with it set up, again, if you all fall asleep, you can just put the timer on there, so it'll just turn itself off after a while. Different languages, so again we can swap the languages. We've got aspect ratio, so again we can swap if we're watching different types of videos on there. We can swap that around to fit the screen. I don't know what's coming up on there at the minute. It's getting a bit raunchy on there, wasn't it? It's literally just something that's playing through on YouTube, so it's not me, I swear. Blue screen, I couldn't figure out what the blue screen was, to be honest with you. So
protect your eyes.
right, okay, so
put that on. It's it cuts down on the blue light.
Right, okay. We've got a BT setting as well there, so a different connection mode, so we can turn that on and off.
Well, it's Bluetooth for your speakers.
Bluetooth, yeah. So yeah, Bluetooth mode. So if you've got, like I say, your settings on your speakers, and you can plug straight into the back. Yeah, just something different if you're sort of struggling inside the caravan to put a TV. As I said, dead easy. I've literally just got YouTube on here at the minute, just scrolling through. So really easy to set up. It gives you a menu at the very beginning, so you can go screen mirroring from your phone. You've got HDMI, the USB, and then the AV, which was that one with the auxiliary, and then we can go back into our different settings there.
Just plug a Fire Stick in it.
Yeah, so
then taking a telly with you, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. I see. I'm into gadgets, and I think a lot of people are into the gadgets and do like this sort of thing. I think it's great for out into the awning. Just have your sort of cinema screen outside. Not overly expensive. I think they're about 150 quid, and I think we're going to put them into our little Amazon shop, so there's probably going to be a link popping up on the screen or in the description now, so that you can go and have a good look at these. But yeah, just something really funky. I like to put things on our channel that I like, and this is the sort of thing that I would actually go and buy. And we're going to use this ourselves a lot, I think, out into the garden. It's nice and portable, so that if you're having a barbecue or something like that and it's getting a bit darker, again, you can just project. You don't need a proper screen. I've literally got it onto the blind in the Caravan, but you can have it against the wall. So there's lots of different options. Put it, as long as you've got any sort of an area to put it onto, so the side of the awning, you don't need a proper screen. It will still work. Just go for 100%.
See, I've lost him. He's immersed. You're immersed.
Working together to keep peace in a turbulent world.
You know what I'd do?
Lie down and put it on the ceiling. You're going to, aren't you?
No. I'd mount it on the ceiling in the Caravan. Hopefully you've liked our little review of the Akiyo 07. This is the newest one, so they did a previous one that was an 07, but that's what it looks like. It's usable outdoor with a little bit more light coming in, etc., like we've got it now. So it's the quality and everything is very good. There's lots of different settings, so again, you can adjust it depending on what light you've got coming in. You can adjust the sound settings. If you're after a gadget, if you're after something like this, go and buy it. It's cracking. You've lost me now. I'm just gonna watch this now all day. Yep, sorry.
Stopping in here. Right, I'll go back to work then.
Yeah, you go and get some work done.
See you later.